Is the 2024 Hyundai Kona N-Line the perfect sporty crossover? The Hyundai Kona N-Line made a splash when it was first introduced, bringing the spiced-up performance experience to the small crossover segment. The old model had a lot going for it, and the all-new 2024 Kona N-Line is finally here to inject you with a healthy dose of stylish looks, incredible performance, and impressive technology. Keep watching until the end to learn whether the 2024 Hyundai Kona N-Line is the perfect sporty crossover for you. Looks come first. The Kona N-Line borrows many of its visual cues from its high-performance Kona N variant, bringing a sporty and aggressive design to the already futuristic 2024 Kona. Up front, there is a new wing-shaped bumper to go along with the cyberpunk-inspired light bar, which does double duty as the daytime running light. The headlights and turn signals are housed in their own pods on either side, with the N-Line badge subtly hinting at the model's heritage. In addition to looking like $1 million, the new wrap-around fascia has been designed with aerodynamics and cooling in mind and is sure to give your Kona N-Line a healthy boost in performance. The Kona line has undergone a major redesign for 2024, with the new looks giving it an edge over the heated competition from the likes of Honda, Mazda, and Kia. Both the body dimensions and the wheelbase have grown, and the N-Line does a great job highlighting these dimensions with the color-matched wheel arches and silver side skirts that are exclusive to the model. Speaking of the side profile, the new 2024 Kona N-Line comes with some distinctive geometric designs, with their roots harking back to other popular models in Hyundai's lineup. One such bodyline wraps around the front wheel arches, which house redesigned 19 inches machined aluminum wheels wrapped in 235 width tires for optimum traction. The door handles will be painted in the body color of your choice, but all 2024 Hyundai Kona N-Lines will have gloss black side mirrors that house LED turn signals. Around the back, you'll find a similarly aggressive rear bumper with an accompanying sporty diffuser to match. The split rear spoiler is unique to the Kona N-Line, as are the two flat black roof rails. The mesh finish on lower surfaces improves the aesthetics, while the chrome-plated twin exhaust pipes complete the athletic look. The full-length rear light bar and the massive Kona badge boldly signify that this crossover is here to stir up the market. Wrapping things up is a comprehensive color palette, with 13 different shades to choose from at launch. The options range from the bright engine red solid all the way to the subtle hue of meta blue pearl. Performance at heart. Although not as athletic as the Hyundai Kona N, the N-Line model has its fair share of sporty touches. Under the hood lies a 1.6-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder GDI engine, making 190 horsepower and 195 pounds-ft of torque. Considering the tiny dimensions of the Kona, this power will be more than adequate to zip it around city streets. The previous generation N-Line sprinted to 60 mph in just 7.3 seconds, and you can expect the 2024 model to significantly improve upon this already impressive figure. The 2024 Kona lineup is not limited to this engine option. The more luxury-focused Kona Limited variant comes with a 147 horsepower 2.0-liter 4-cylinder, which is more geared towards cruising than performance. While the Limited is equipped with Hyundai's SmartStream continuous variable transmission, the Kona N-Line gets a more sporty 8-speed automatic gearbox that lets you select your own gears through paddle shifters on the interior. Similar to Kona N-Line models before it, the 2024 variant comes standard with a front-wheel drive setup. It will share the same torsion beam rear axle setup with other front-wheel drive Kona models, with Hyundai reserving the multi-link rear suspension for all-wheel drive Konas, though the Kona has grown larger with this generation, by 58mm to be exact. The front and rear overhangs remain small. This will improve the handling characteristics of the 2024 Kona, giving it an edge around twisty roads and narrow city streets compared to other vehicles in its segment. Considering that the Kona N-Line along with all other N vehicles from Hyundai pay homage to the legendary Nürburgring circuit in Germany, we expect this new crossover to offer nothing but the best for those who seek a sporty feel in their daily driver. Updated interior. Hyundai has spared no expenses with this redesign, and it becomes obvious as soon as you open the doors and step into the passenger compartment. The Korean manufacturer has kept things subtle yet stylish on the all-new interior, a welcome change in the modern era of vehicle design. A subtle red accent line runs across the dark-colored dashboard, assuring everyone that you have spent just that little bit more on the sporty N-Line model. The red accents continue on the seats and upholstery, with subtle N-Line logos embossed into the headrest. The seats with ample bolstering will hold you in place no matter how fast you round a sharp corner. Speaking of the seats, the driver gets the luxury of automatic adjustment, with the passengers having to settle for manual controls. But we're sure no one will complain about their heating and ventilation features that come as standard. Technological features galore on the 2024 Kona N-Line's interior, with the major highlights being the twin 12.3 inches touchscreens. With its user-friendly interface, fluid animations, and fast response times sure to make it a hit among consumers. Not all controls are relegated to the touchscreen, however, as there are physical buttons for both media and climate controls. If you don't like Hyundai's homebrew user interface, the baked-in Android Auto and Apple CarPlay are there for the rescue. The Hyundai BlueLink Plus service is optional, and the manufacturer will continue to update your Kona with new features over the air. The other 12.3 inches display assumes the responsibilities of the gauge cluster. It displays all essential information in crisp detail, offering far more flexibility than what an old-school setup ever could. The 2024 Hyundai Kona N-Line also sports aluminum sport pedals along with a pair of decently sized paddle shifters that make selecting gears a breeze. The Kona N-Line isn't all about performance though, and the premium audio system made by Bose provides a great example. It has been perfectly tuned to keep you and your passengers entertained no matter how long the drive is. There are USB-C ports and even a wireless charging pad to keep all your devices topped up on those long cruises down the highway. The lengthened dimensions of the 2024 Kona have done wonders with rear space, as backseat occupants now have more legroom than ever to enjoy what the N-Line has to offer. They have their own air conditioning vents, as well as ample storage space for all amenities and accessories. A massive full-length sunroof takes up a majority of the roofline, a luxury touch you don't often get with vehicles in this segment. Being a crossover, practicality is at the forefront of the Kona's priority list as modern families often rely upon these vehicles for their transportation. You'd be happy to hear that the entire 2024 Hyundai Kona range, including the sporty N-Line version, comes with a spacious cargo bed that has a low floor, and even an actual spare wheel neatly tucked out of sight. Driver assistance technologies. Vehicles coming loaded with all sorts of driver assistance features are the norm in 2024. And the all-new Hyundai Kona N-Line is no different. Automated emergency braking, blind spot monitoring, lane keep assist and a lane departure warning system come as standard. And adaptive cruise control is available as an additional option. One such feature is the remote smart parking assist, a feature we saw on more expensive models that allows you to control your Kona using nothing but the smart key while standing outside. This feature will come in handy when you're stuck in tight parking spaces and finally make the childhood dream of having a full-sized RC car a reality. Fuel-efficient performance. Although Hyundai hasn't released any details about the 2024 Kona N-Line's fuel efficiency, expect the 2024 Kona N-Line to do over 30 mpg in the city and over 35 mpg on the highway, for a combined EPA rating exceeding 32 mpg. If the fuel efficiency figures of the upcoming Hyundai Kona N-Line don't tickle your fancy, the upcoming Kona Electric might be the car for you. The redesigned EV is expected to arrive immediately following the N-Line model, and will provide an estimated 260 miles of all-electric range. The similarities of the electric and N-Line Konas don't end there. The EV is also exclusively front-wheel drive and will produce close to 200 horsepower when equipped with the extended range 64.8 kWh battery. The Kona Electric is built on an 800-volt architecture, which also gives it the capability to power external electrical appliances through its vehicle-to-load mode. Price and release date. The small crossover market is hotter than ever, with every car maker bringing their A game to capture the attention of consumers. It is safe to say that Hyundai has knocked it out of the park with the 2024 Kona N-Line, bringing a sporty flair to a market that has been severely lacking some athleticism. Although the bigger dimensions and improved technology of the 2024 Hyundai Kona N-Line are welcome additions, we can't say the same about the $2,800 price hike it brings to the table. The new model starts at $31,985, which is cheaper than the spec'd-out limited model but more expensive than the base C and Cell trim levels. If you are on the hunt for an affordable and practical family crossover with a hint of performance thrown in for good measure, it is hard to go wrong with the 2024 Hyundai Kona N-Line.